Well, g'day, folks.
G'day, g'day.
You're Ilana.
And you're Sean.
And we are the Downunder Cruisers.
Welcome this
Welcome
evening.
aboard. You got some news.
I have some news. Well, I just wanted to say that unfortunately we have two families in the YouTube community who are had some sad news in the past 24 hours. So we want to extend our condolences to the Ellsworth family, Papa Mozo, Mama Mozo, Papa Mozo's father Wayne, on the passing of his mother Mary. So to the Ellsworth family, to Dad, to Papa Mozo's brothers, to all the grandchildren, we extend our condolences to them. And also it was sad to read just very, very recently on the passing of Neil from To Travel and Tour's grandfather. And probably that would have been in the Netherlands. So I think so we extend our deepest sympathy and condolences to Neil and his family on the loss of Grandpa.
It's never a good way to start a day, but...
No, but we are one big family.
We are a family.
In the community, so...
We are.
Yeah, we feel it too.
So let's move on to other things right now.
Yeah.
Hump Day is Hump Day, and it's...
Almost over.
Almost over for us.
Yes, and starting for some.
That's correct. Starting at 8 o'clock on a Wednesday evening. So time to move on and get on with things.
Yes. So let's see who's in the house. Is there anybody out there?
Oh, there are supposedly a couple of people in the house.
Oh, but they're not making themselves known.
No, so we're going to ask you, make yourselves known, whether it be via the Facebook or whether it's via YouTube. Make yourselves known. Good on you. We've got first on there.
It's
Bill from MGM. How you going,
Bill.
buddy?
Hey,
I hope you have an awesome day today. I wish that you have only good things and the roads are kind to you today.
Yes, take it easy on the roads.
Yep. Interesting. We start off with another little bit of bad news. I was reading about this.
It was very sad.
Let me share this on the screen.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate for us, actually. We're looking at, in Australia, we were talking about, the Australian government has reduced the requirement, or comes into the end, the ship ban was due to expire on the 17th of this month.
So looking forward to cruising from the 18th of December.
Absolutely.
And what's happened?
Well, they've extended it by 3 months.
Why? Do we know why?
There is this article out here that I've got showing on the screen here. And so basically it's saying that the Australian government indicated the cruise ban would expire on the 17th, giving hope to the industry. But what they've decided is that they wanted to, and I think it's kind of fall in line with what Clio are doing, which is having some ships off until middle of March anyway. So by being in that position, I guess cruising has been given a bit of a reprieve, so to speak. And so Australian cruising ain't going to happen until March.
Right, okay. So the ban was introduced by the federal government under the same biosecurity laws which have been used to restrict international flights.
So the good news for us is if we're restricting cruising, we're also restricting international flights.
Yes.
So we haven't had any flights leaving Australia.
Yet we've had some coming in.
But that's recent. That's only been in the last...
We had we had a scare just the other day when 2 tourists from Germany got through security and took themselves off an international flight and ended up on a domestic flight from Sydney to Melbourne.
Yes.
Without undergoing any sort of testing.
Correct.
Luckily, they were found and tested positive, negative, I should say.
Yeah. So that has been unusual because we've generally been very self-sufficient, so to speak. We've been locked down, no movement backwards and forwards, and now we've got a couple of tourists coming in and breaching that requirement. So, but you know what? It is what it is.
Yeah. Well, we just have to make sure that border security or the police who took, well, they did own up to it and say it was their fault.
Yep.
So they're looking into that and working out what went wrong and how they can remedy it.
So the good news is,
yes,
how many cases have we had in the last 39 days?
39 days, zero new cases in Victoria, 0 active cases, and 0 deaths. It was interesting that there was on a show called The Project this evening, which is a current affairs show here in Australia, and they interviewed a doctor from America who had come straight off his shift from a COVID ward in California. And, I said the C word, and not California, the other word, Mambo, the Mambo ward. And he was really despairing and at the numbers, and just hopes that next year that there will be some sort of action plan.
Well, the good news is that with us having 0 cases, that means that we're pretty much onto a good track of opening up totally. So there should be some more restrictions being lowered on the weekend.
Let's hope so. Week by week, yes, being lifted. Yep. So I think it's looking good.
It is looking good.
Because I think all our internal borders, I think, are now open, aren't they?
Yes.
Including Western Australia?
Including Western Australia. So Western Australia opened up to us yesterday. So we've had WA, South Australia. South Australia are still under a little bit of a cloud.
That's right, because they had their quarantine hotel.
Yep. But now Queensland has come to the party and said, we're welcome. Okay, so.
Good.
All right, okay.
Excellent. Right, 2 people watching, so we know who one is. Can our second person?
Yeah, I think I know who number 2 is.
Oh, well, it could be a number of people, actually.
But I think I know who it is because I just got a response from them.
Oh,
so
okay.
I think it's Larry from Plum Travellers.
Well, is it?
I think.
I wonder if my favourite Mill will join us tonight.
Yeah, well, maybe she will. Maybe she will.
That'd be nice.
I'm trying to get your Sil to join us as well.
Oh, okay. Right.
No, she's not your only Sil. You've got another one.
I do have, yes. I do.
Yes, well, so that's...
There he is. Hello.
Well, g'day,
Larry.
Mr. Larry.
Hope you're doing well.
We're glad to see you on board with us tonight. This morning?
This early morning?
Yeah. So I'm
just having my après dinner coffee.
Yeah, and I'm having my ice.
You're having your latte. So
my latte.
Pardon us while we have our usual caffeine fix.
Yep, need it. Absolutely need it. It's been one of those weeks.
It's always hectic like this, isn't it? Leading up to the end of the year. We've got 2 more weeks of work this year.
Oh, really?
Before we finish and have a little bit of time away.
Larry's
if there's
doing
such a thing.
Trick.
Oh, he's doing what? A time check?
Yeah. But look at the time check he's doing. 1:09 a.m.
Okay.
It is 8:10 p.m. here.
It is.
And for Bill, I think it's what? 4:10. Is that right, Bill? Okay, so
they look yummy. They are yummy, Larry.
They are.
Goodness for a good coffee machine.
Yeah, that's a mocha.
I'm having a mocha.
And
that's why it's a different colour, slightly darker.
And I'm having a caffeine hit.
Sugarless mocha, by the way. Sugarless soy mocha.
Sugarless full cream milk.
Real
coffee.
milk. Actually, I don't know why they call it soy milk because it's not milk
No,
at all,
it's
is
not.
it? It's soy juice.
Soy juice mixed with a bit of water.
It's like coconut milk. It's not actually milk.
No, it's not. Life stuff at the top. What can I say?
I don't know.
So, I did a bit of playing around today.
Did you?
Yeah, and I think I'm hoping.
I don't know how you did that when I was at work with you and you played around.
No, well, actually this
I
evening.
hope your wife knows about that.
My wife knows very much about it because she knows what I was playing around with.
I do.
Yeah. Because we've got our cruise coming up, I thought I'd put a little bit of an advert for our cruise our cruise agent.
Oh, lovely.
So here goes, guys. Have a look. Tell me what you think.
Oh, I like that. That's very nice. So
Awesome.
So our group, yes, hand claps, Larry, for that. Well done.
Larry was saying, I would say 4:10 for Bill, but he's getting up ready for work. And that is exactly what he's doing. Bill's agreed. It is 4:10. And
someone else is awake.
We've got someone up and about.
Well,
Heather from Us and More. Hey, Heather.
Hey,
welcome
Heather.
aboard. Hope you enjoy the show today.
Good to see you.
Yep. Okay. So you think I did all right there?
It was very nice. The music was very calming, as if I could imagine being on the ship and watching the waves go by, and it would be very, very, very calming.
It will be calming.
But also very exciting.
Boy, have we got some events set up. Yes.
No, don't tease, because I know that Larry will want to know.
He does want to know, but
he will know eventually.
He will, when he comes with us on the cruise.
And when we know, definitely.
We know.
I said definitely.
Oh, okay.
Definitely.
Why, thank you, Heather. Thank you very much. For those that have come in late, as in I'm saying 10 minutes behind the schedule, there were a couple of messages that we put out. We did wish Papa Mozo well for his
on the passing of his mother.
On loss of his mother. And also we wished Neil well for the loss of his father as well. And so
was his grandfather.
Grandfather, beg your pardon, grandfather. So wishing that for them the mourning period goes very quickly. Yes, Larry, we've got
there will be events. Yes,
there are. Yeah,
they are. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, absolutely. There's the one. Yeah.
So that's a yes. Events.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. We've got that one. Yeah. Okay. And then there's also. Okay. Anyway, so cruising in Victoria or in Australia still going on. Still for another 3 months, which is, yeah.
And we were just really excited just the other day.
We were.
About December the 18th.
We were. But then, interestingly enough, the ship that came out of Singapore.
Yes, the Quantum's got a case now.
They've got one case, so we'll see how we go there. Interesting.
I don't know whether that was a... What was it? A proper, as in proper cruise? That is not a test one.
No, it was a genuine cruise that came out of there.
Was that a cruise to nowhere? Sea days only.
Yeah. Heather's saying all our prayers. Yes, we agree.
Absolutely.
And Larry is saying, what about event I have planned? Okay, which one, Larry?
Well, you haven't told us about that.
Absolutely.
So there you go.
There you go. Yes, right. Exactly. Larry, yes, read that today, the extension, yes, unfortunately. But,
Shame.
but like I was saying before, at least the Australian government didn't pick on one particular group in particular. They said no cruising or as well as no cruising, there's no flying.
Yeah.
So both airlines and shipping are held back.
Well, it makes perfect sense. You shouldn't have one without the other.
Yeah, that's true. But if you have a look, there are various plane plane detectors that can tell where the planes
there are
are.
planes all over the place in the world, apart
we're
from
looking,
over us.
Yeah,
well,
we're looking here, it's fairly quiet. You're looking at Europe and the Middle East, it's a little bit busier, but you look at
there are international
US,
flights coming.
But the international flights are few and far between,
yes,
and the
yes.
people are going into
Quarantine.
lockdown.
Yes, correct.
Right? And those that are moving mostly, those that are flying mostly there would be more freight coming backwards and forwards rather than passengers. So
correct.
That's another
thing.
huge
difference. Yeah.
So Larry is saying the yes one. The yes one? Okay.
Larry saying, I like what Aussie did. Many people applaud Australia. Are you talking about particularly the lockdown? I can't begin to tell you how many people were opposed to it. It was a huge hoo-ha here about it, particularly here in Victoria, because ours was the toughest and the longest.
Absolutely.
And people were really not happy.
No.
Yes, I mean, businesses
suffered.
Yep. But we come out the other end alive.
Yeah.
0 cases.
Yep.
So I suppose it was worth it.
Yep.
I mean, I do feel sorry for businesses that didn't survive. I just hope that these people can pick themselves up and get back on track.
Absolutely. But that's a matter of, I mean, for us, it was fairly tough, and for us, it's going to take us a while to recoup the losses. But you know what? We're headed in the right direction. But there are a number of other places pretty close by that have been, like restaurants and so forth, that have been closed down, and they ain't coming back.
Oh, you could just you go down the street to the shopping strips, and there are that many empty shops with for lease signs everywhere.
Everywhere, yeah.
You know, once for really successful restaurants or retail places, and it's really, really sad.
Yep. So Larry's saying all is success compared to the globe. Yep. Well, yes.
Yes. Yeah.
We have been successful. So, Heather, we will be doing a 100-day lockdown come January. Yeah, Florida going
yes,
into
apparently.
lockdown. You guys are really doing nuts there. Bill's saying that virus is going crazy here. I know 8 people who have it, but they're all okay.
That's good. Yeah.
I know a couple in the cruise community that are not doing too well.
Yeah.
Heather's saying hey to Bill, and Larry is saying we are at essential travel only. Alberta province next to British Columbia is the 5th worst in the world. Really?
Goodness.
Gee, that's interesting. You guys were on a kind of lockdown anyway, weren't you? Heather's going USA, not Florida. Okay. So the whole country's going into a 100-day lockdown.
Now, is this going to be like mandated, or is this just, now what did that doctor call it? He said it was it wasn't a suggestion. It was like with mask wearing.
Oh, yeah.
Where
non-mandatory.
Well, I can't remember the term he used.
Voluntary, something similar to that.
Well, yeah. So is it going to be mandated that you have to? There's going to be penalties if you don't?
Interesting. Bill is having a good old chat with Heather about time that Heather had a chat to Bill, even though Bill sleeps a little bit more than Heather does.
Well, when you get up at 4 a.m. to go to work, he needs to be alert.
He does,
especially when he's driving a truck.
Larry's saying no mandatory lockdown. That was the problem. They lost all respect. Yes. Heather is saying yes.
It's funny though, because our government lost respect because of the lockdown.
Correct.
Can't win.
Larry's saying people are being fined here, and that's what we had. We had, if you didn't have a face mask, it was $1,600 to a business. Made it tough. But then they could not actually enforce the fines, quite funnily enough, because it's not constitutional here.
Oh, well, let's not get started on that and rights and blah, blah, blah. And then we had the dilemma of people who supposedly, I use the term loosely, supposedly had medical exemptions from wearing a mask.
Oh, that's right.
But didn't have to produce a doctor's certificate. So I'm sure there were plenty of anti-maskers masquerading as people who had medical conditions.
I'm glad you said it, because I was going to say anti-maskers masquerading.
Yeah.
Larry's saying they kept changing their decisions. Yeah, that's government for you.
Well, you need to be decisive.
Yeah, I used to be indecisive.
That was the problem, I think.
But now I'm not so sure.
But you know what? When you're in the midst of something that's totally unknown or unexpected and blew up like it did, you know, it's hard to. It is, I suppose, hard to know what to do. Do you wait? Is it a wait and see? Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? But you know what? Things will be moving in the right direction. I think once they get all the lockdown, everything should be good.
Well, in many places.
Hey, we've got David Burgess on board.
Hello,
hey,
David.
Dave, how you going? How's sunny New South Wales these days? You guys are going to have a hot week this week, I believe.
Yeah, temperatures are rising.
Yeah.
Lucky you.
Yeah.
It's been a bit wintry. Yes, past couple of days, a lot of rain.
Yeah, a lot of rain.
Well, it's Melbourne, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Melbourne.
4 seasons in a day.
5 minutes and then the weather changed.
Yeah. I know. Mad.
We went from 32 degrees down to minus 25. Felt like her.
Yeah.
Oh boy. G'day from Dave saying hi to Heather, because Heather and Larry both said hello to Dave earlier on. Larry's also saying in the beginning it was don't wear them. Then they changed, but nothing mandatory. People stopped respecting them because they think the officials have no clue what they're doing. Well, truth of the matter is,
probably don't know what they're
doing. Yeah, it's a stab in the dark. Larry's saying it's 46 Fahrenheit. Larry, speak properly, please.
Come on, Larry, you can use Celsius with us.
Bloody Canucks. What are we sitting on? I have no idea.
I don't know. It's not terribly warm here right now.
No. Well, we'll figure it out later on.
It's only summer after all in Melbourne, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, it is. We're in December. That's right. But we're warming up. Dave's saying he went to Nambucca Heads last week. Never seen so many caravans in all my life. Yeah, people are starting to get out. But you guys haven't had it as steadfast as we've had here. So...
But I think it's also now that the borders have opened, people are...
Yeah, well, it's a bunch of Victorians escaping, right?
Well, I think Victoria deserves it. Let's get out of here for a bit. And we can't fly anywhere. Well,
Heather's saying it's 8 degrees in Florida.
Okay, Heather, yes. Can I just say officially that is cold?
Yep. Larry's saying it's 10, he thinks, in Powell River.
Okay. What did he say?
Yes, Larry,
Fahrenheit?
Caravans.
What do they call? You know, when you tow.
Yes, Dave, you can go skiing in Melbourne.
It was snowing up at Falls Creek.
Both types, water and snow.
Yes. But it was Falls Creek had a light smattering.
Yep.
Yesterday.
Bill's saying that it is 0 where he is.
Oh, you're having a white Christmas.
And you've got to go out and start a truck and get driving along. How the hell are you going to do that?
Do you remember the old chokes in the car?
Yeah, I remember those.
You pull out the choke and the smoke comes out.
I don't know if I ever told you. My dad used to have a motor dealership back in South Africa, and he had a person come in with a V-Dart Beetle. And this person was saying, this car's been running rough. Ever since you fixed it and all that, it's been running rough. So my dad goes, don't know. They had another look at it. No, it should be all okay. Out it goes. She comes back a couple of days later. No, it's still running rough. My dad goes, okay, let me have a look. So he gets in the car with her and he says, okay, show me what you do. So she pulls out the choke, puts her handbag on it.
Oh, is that what she thought it was? A handbag holder?
Handbag rester. Yeah.
Oh,
Dave is saying we've been super lucky, and the place we visited was full of Victorians and Queensland families all catching up. It was great to see. Well, yeah, we've been apart for God knows how long. Yep, really, it's been like a good 6 months, close to.
More for some.
Yep. Heather saying sorry to Bill. She hates the cold.
Yeah.
And then Asimov saying, yes, it's cold here. Dave is saying, put the heater on, Bill. Yeah, that's right. Bill, you're only wearing a hoodie. What about the rest of your body? I hope you got some pants on as well. Yeah, that's right. Goodness me. That's a worry.
When you get up, you're sitting in the big truck, no one's going to see you.
Larry's going, it actually sounds cool hearing you guys being able to go out.
I tell you what, we took my dad was able to get out last Friday night. He was so excited. He came for his first Friday night dinner in 6 or 7 months, or even more. It's been actually more than
since March.
Since about, yeah. And he was so excited, and he went to see my brother's new house, which he's never seen, and saw the dog, and yeah, it was very exciting.
It was so exciting to see his face. He was like a little kid in a candy shop.
And we can actually have a New Year's Eve out with people.
Dave is saying, mate, we have a daughter in Victoria. We haven't seen her for about 10 months, but soon we'll be coming down.
Fabulous. Excellent.
Dave, do us a favor, mate. When you come down, I know you want to spend a lot of time with your daughter and enjoy it, but if you come down our way, come check us out. Let's have a drink together. We'd love to catch up. Absolutely would love to. Yes. One of my business partners has gone up to live in Newcastle now, so that's been an interesting thing, being able to get out of the state of Victoria and go into Newcastle. They had to get a permit to go, and would you believe
it was just before?
Would you believe
the borders opened?
They got to Albury or a place called Wodonga. They got to Wodonga, which is just right on the border of Victoria, when the Premier announced no more border restrictions.
So they were very lucky.
Yep.
Because they had a place organised for 2 weeks just in case they had to quarantine.
Yep. Dave makes a very valid point here. 2020 has been a lesson in realising how lucky we normally have it. And yep, that sounds true.
Oh, Papa Mozo. Sorry.
Sounds like a plant. We will be down for a week or so. Come on down. Excellent. Come on down.
Papa Mozo.
Hey, Papa Mozo.
I don't know if you heard at the beginning. Sorry.
Yeah.
We sent condolences to you, Papa Mozo, to your father Wayne, and to you and your family on the loss of your mother Mary. We are really sorry.
Yeah. Moving on, David says we're about 30 minutes from Newcastle. Well, that's awesome. So when we go up for a business meeting, so we'll knock on your doorstep too, hey? Plum Travelers are saying hi to Papa Mozo. And David is saying, not a plant, a plan. Damn spell check. Yeah, any excuse will do, right? Yeah, but come on down. We'd love to catch up. It would be awesome. Heather is saying, very eye-opening for some. Others are still a pain and refuse to be happy or see the good they have. Yep, that is very true. Heather, hey, Papa Mozo, sorry for your loss of a wonderful woman. David Asamoah, agree wholeheartedly. Yep. Had an interesting discussion with a number of people today about this lovely lockdown that we had and the complaints that were coming through for it. But you know what? The good news is it's created a whole new environment for people. Like, if it wasn't for this, there's nowhere known we would be having the opportunity to meet people like you around the world, even people from our backyard.
Yeah. It's been amazing.
Yeah. David says, we guys are welcome to come and visit. Would love to. That would be really
Thank you.
awesome.
And vice versa.
Yep. David also says, spell check is really Latin for VB. Yeah, I agree with that. Crappy beer. Absolutely crappy beer. Yeah. Now, are you using V as 5? I'll have 5 beers, thank you. Yeah, no.
No.
No? Okay.
That doesn't work.
Doesn't it? Okay.
No.
Try that. See how we go.
Mm.
Anyway.
You don't drink VB anyway.
No, we don't. It's not beer. Papa Mozo saying, yes, I did, and thank you very much. Not much more can be said, Papa. I'm sorry. Also, Heather's saying, Papa, I'm always here to be a shoulder to cry on or an ear to listen. Well, Papa's got a choice. He's got you guys, he's got us. So he can go wherever he likes.
I think Papa Mozo's got plenty of people out there who are thinking of him and his family right now.
David's asking, what are our thoughts re the 3-month extension re-cruises? I like it. You know what? It's an interesting discussion, Dave. Yes, I like it from the point that, okay, we start to get the vaccine out there and so forth. But then I also reckon there are people out there that would dearly love to get on a ship and just do, say, a cruise to nowhere.
Well, I mean, if it's Australians and we're coming from a place where there are 0 cases and we're going to a place like another state that has 0 cases, I don't understand what the problem is.
Well, then we won't be going to South Australia, right?
It's the... Well, okay. Well, how many cases are there in South Australia?
Right now, I don't know.
Not many, and they're, I think, in quarantine anyway, or they've certainly got their contact tracing happening.
Maybe, Dave, you can give us an indication as to what you find so attractive about it.
See, it's the crew. You've got to guarantee that the crew are all free.
That's true.
As in Mumbo free, so they need to be checked.
Heather's saying, I want to get on a ship.
Yep.
Having a bit of a laugh about it. And then 0 that you know of. Yeah, well, that's true.
Mm.
But I still think it's time we get that the vaccine in. I mean, they've started using the vaccine in the UK, so maybe that's a good test to see whether or not it works.
Larry, you talking about the Quantum of the Seas?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the Quantum out of Singapore.
Quantum, came out of Singapore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dave is saying, I'm one of those RIA ship and cruising, but think we are actually paying the penalty being 0 cases in that we don't want to risk it. Look, like I said before, the good news is the ban doesn't only go to cruising, it also goes to international flights.
At least we're being consistent across the board with travel.
Yeah.
International travel anyway. Yeah, but when do you start testing the waters? And I mean that, including the pun. When it has to start sooner or later. I mean, you can't guarantee anything these days.
Well, here's an interesting thing. Larry's saying if it's not broke, don't fix it. Dave is saying it's for me. We have come this far. Let's just wait. We've cancelled that many cruises. I think local cruises will be the end of 2021. As you say, mate, vaccine and everything changes. Yes.
Really? The end of 21?
Yeah.
Goodness.
it's a long wait. Qantas
Yep.
CEO said no international
Yep.
flights until mid-2021.
That we know.
Yeah,
Yep.
that we know.
Yep.
Yeah.
However, that's Qantas. I
Yeah,
mean,
well,
we know
there's
we know that
always Virgin and
we
Air
know
New
that there's
Zealand
Qatar.
and Qatar
We know
Air
that
and
Qatar fly out. Yeah.
Heather saying, well, the vaccine, it will be 10 years before we know the full effect of the vaccine side effects. Yeah, but at least we get it happening.
But we have to know that it works, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, well, they reckon that it's got a 95% success rate. Larry is saying,
interesting point.
Isn't it splitting hairs? Overprotection turns to paranoia.
Interesting point.
That's an interesting discussion. Yeah. But then again, Larry, you're almost there, mate. Your first cruise.
Mm-hmm.
You're almost there. And I'm telling you, you're going to have the most awesomest time. It's fun. You're going to enjoy every minute.
Well, he's got the beginning of 2022.
Yep.
So I hope, yeah.
Yep.
Well, if we had a crystal ball, it would be lovely, but we don't. So, like everyone else, we have to just wait and see and ride it out.
Yep. But that's good because there's going to be, I think next year, 2021 will be the year of rebuilding, and I think we're going to get some very exciting things happen very soon. I think I think it's going to be really good. We need this good stuff happening. Heather says, fingers crossed it isn't the beginning of the zombie apocalypse.
At least, yes. Well, hey, stranger things have happened.
Heather, lack of sleep makes zombies. Okay. Excuse me. Oh, well, such is life. Larry is saying, we have a crystal ball here. 2 of them. Okay. And is your name Zelda?
Madame Zelda.
Madame Zelda. Us and more, Heather saying, did I miss the explanation of the background behind you?
No.
No, but I think you know. I think you can know. We did play something earlier on that you liked, I think.
Yes.
I know Larry liked it.
One of our ports of call, isn't it?
I think you can know.
It's very exciting.
And also we need to think about the other events that we are.
Yes. Yes.
Yep. You've got to be on the cruise to enjoy it. So yes. Okay. Heather saying, didn't sleep much tonight at all. One of those 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there, 15 if lucky.
That's frustrating.
Yeah, it is very, very frustrating. Oh, well, you woke up to our live. Yep. Okay.
What's Larry saying about his crystal balls?
Larry, no, they're actually crystal balls. Father-in-law had the big size. We got the smaller ones.
Okay, thank you for explaining.
Ooh.
Okay. So,
okay.
Oh, real crystal balls.
Oops. Yeah, okay. Heather says, just didn't know if you already mentioned it.
Bill, what does
Bill
the
crystal balls? Bill, Larry, I'm only wearing a hoodie. I don't know about. I didn't know it was that cold. No, that's no. Oh, okay.
What's the expression? We learnt about it on the Sun Princess. They kept us explaining about
brass monkeys.
The brass monkeys.
Yeah.
Yes.
It got so cold that.
Yeah.
Larry having a good laugh at Bill. Yep.
Well, Bill, put something on.
And leave the crystal balls alone. Heather, I dozed off pulling you up, and 12 minutes I wake up and joined What? I dozed off pulling you up. Pulling me up where?
Oh,
And 12 minutes I wake up and joined.
okay. I'm
Yeah.
a bit
Okay.
lost there, but
Yeah, I am
sorry,
too.
Heather.
I am too. Yeah. I think
You
I'll
have
shut
fun too, Bill, and have a safe day at work.
Bill, yes. Have a very, very safe day.
Thanks for popping
Enjoy,
in again.
and thanks for popping in, and we will catch up with you next week.
And say hi to Lucy.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Larry is saying bad visuals,
Yes.
Bill. Yep, that was.
So if you can't quite get it out of your head.
No. I'm just, oh my goodness. And Heather saying our YouTube. Aha. Okay. So
Right.
for your information, folks, we are broadcasting on both YouTube and also Facebook. So, yeah. Heather saying goodbye to Bill, and so's Larry. Talking about Larry being safe, which is an important thing.
I think there may be some more people out there who are just sitting very quietly.
Yeah, I know. I know.
That's okay.
And there's Dave. Dave just in the background there.
That's all right. He's made himself known. So,
hey, Dave.
Enjoyed
Newcastle right now, because you said you're 20 minutes out of it. Newcastle now. What's the feel of business there now? I said more. Hi, Facebook. Yep. Larry is saying, anytime I get into a truck, I will be thinking of crystal balls. Yes, Larry.
Well, it is.
You brought
it's
them
cold.
up, mate.
It's cold. I was going to say up your end, where you are.
Where you are situated.
Okay. Yes.
Not up his end.
No.
Well, I wouldn't.
Let's not get personal.
No, let's not. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Yes, all right. Yes, Heather's having a good laugh at Larry. Yes, so we've had quite a busy week this week. Starting off with Sunday. I think these 6-day weeks are killing me.
Yeah, we've got another one coming up.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
I know. So
we are busy.
Yeah, we are. But you know what? We'll get there. Yeah, Heather's having a good old giggle up your end. Yeah, that's right. Dave, something going wrong with my keyboard. Newcastle flying at the moment.
That's great.
Yep. What's wrong with your keyboard? Is it involved with spell checker again? Larry, I'm not going to pick up mine in the living room now. What are we talking about, Larry?
I think it's crystals. Handle them very, very carefully.
Be very, very careful. Hunting rabbit season. Yeah. Oh, well, it is what it is. Yep. So, Dave, are you actually doing workout in? Are you actually doing workout in Newcastle? Where exactly are you on in relation to Newcastle? What's the name of the town? Dave is saying the idiot using it. Well, you can't be referring to you, right?
You mean the interface between the chair and the keyboard.
Heather's saying, I would hate to break them, Larry. Oh, that'd be painful.
No, I wouldn't want to come to Larry's house and
you could part them. Have one side. Oh. Are they expensive, Larry?
Okay. Yes. They sound very precious, Larry.
Yeah, very. Are they priceless? You could never buy them again, right? Dave's saying that I'm on the Central Coast, San Remo. I know San Remo. It's a nice spot.
Oh, is there another San Remo?
Yep.
As opposed to the Phillip Island San
Correct.
Remo. Well, I should say the Philippines, not quite Phillip Island, almost.
Correct. There's one right up on the Central Coast.
Did we on the way to Sydney?
No, it's the other side of Sydney. Newcastle is the other side of Sydney.
I said I don't.
Brisbane way.
Oh, so it's north of Sydney.
Yep.
Ah, okay. I only went to Sydney, would you believe, for the first time 2 years ago.
Heather's having a bit of a giggle. And Larry is saying now mother-in-law has the big, it's over $2,000.
Oh.
$2,000 Canadian or US.
She's got the big ball.
Heather, I mean, you could replace them, but they will never be the same. Yeah, right. San Remo, nice spot.
Oh, that whole Central Coast would be beautiful.
Yeah, it is. It is. But then you guys, Dave, you guys have got a bit of the humidity happening now, haven't you? I know you're getting warm days. Heather's saying, so her balls are bigger than yours, Larry. Heather, I think that's a discussion we shouldn't go there. You don't want to make Larry feel uncomfortable because he's got small. I mean,
no. It's not a way to speak about someone's mother-in-law. Speaking of which, I haven't heard from my mother-in-law at the moment.
Oh, wow. Dave, 100 meters from the lake. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. The view must be exquisite, right? You must have a really good
Gorgeous.
view.
Do you have a boat?
No, he goes on a ship.
Well, he's near the lake, so he might have a boat.
Could be a dinghy. He goes, a bit warm, mate, but lovely spot.
Hi, Ananda.
Careful, Ananda walked in, say hi. G'day, Ananda. How you going? We're just talking about Larry's balls. I mean, the crystal balls. Asamol, sorry, your balls are small, Larry. I should tease you. No, don't be like that. Dave, small balls come to Oz. You get an extra 10% GST. Oh God, Dave, that was well timed.
Oh my goodness,
that was well timed.
Gone way off.
Yeah, way off track. Hey, I think the numbers have gone up again.
What balls?
Heather's saying g'day to Ananda. Oh, jeez.
Dear.
Oh, I love that. Dave is going, I've got a boat, it's in dry dock, it's called Royal Caribbean. Yeah, that's what I said. Royal Caribbean, yeah.
That's just the small one too. Yeah, your small runabout.
Yeah, the one you've got in the backyard. The other's at Monaco, right? Or Monaco. Larry says she's laughing. That's awesome. That's awesome.
So are we.
Heather says, I meant shouldn't. Too late. You did it. Larry, Ananda says, good night, lights out in 5 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, your lights out. As long as we put a smile on your face, mate, that's all we care about. Yep. Dave, with JobKeeper, it's 15%. Yep, that's right. Yeah, awesome. Oh, boy. That's what I love about this medium. You never know who you're going to talk to and what you're going to get. Yep. Oh, well, see who else comes on board. So, Royal Caribbean, it's in dry dock. We believe that Princess are fitting out all their ships now with their medallion class. So when all the ships come back on board, they'll have the medallion on them.
Yes, but I can't imagine that people will be allowed to touch the
screen.
The screen for the interactive, because you get a little on Princess with the medallions. You get a little, what do you call, like an avatar?
Yes.
You can choose an avatar. I think I chose a turtle for mine, ready to go for our Regal trip. And they've got big screens, and you touch them, and they interact with you and follow you around the ship. And I can't imagine they'd be allowing you to touch.
Look at Heather.
Touch screens.
Just protect the balls best you can.
Yes. Yes.
And Larry's going, blue balls? I'll tell you what, by the time we've dropped them, they will be blue. Oh, jeez.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about the crystal balls. Oh, jeez.
Oh, hang on. What's it saying? With them being so small, do you check them? Do you check often that they are still there? Well, because they've shrunk. I mean,
Heather,
gosh.
behave. Dave is saying you would have to think that cruise lines will be upgrading. For when it all starts, there will be some competition. Oh, yes, definitely.
Thank you, David. Let's get back on track.
But the question I've got to ask is, will the cruise prices increase in order to make up for lost time and all the expenses?
Because they're probably going to be taking less passengers
Correct.
too, because they'll need cabins for possible quarantine. So,
Larry, being 50, you have to, Heather.
Wow.
Hang on 50. A minute. 50, you have to what? Protect the balls? I don't know. Dave is saying GST great serious test. No, better not. Yeah, you're right. I like your humor, Dave. I like your humor. Dave, prices through the roof, I imagine. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a worry.
Yeah, it is.
Can make it prohibitive.
Yeah. That's why we're suggesting
For
to
some
people
people.
come and join our group cruise, because that way we can lock in the prices. Heather's having a laugh at Larry. Larry's saying, check them to me.
Well, not right now. We have to go to our crystal cabinet. In amongst, we do have a crystal cabinet, actually.
Heather's saying that he had to check often. I'm not sure check what.
Do you have to put gloves on for that? As in special crystal touching gloves?
Don't use the nitrile ones.
No.
Go for the cotton, they're warmer.
Yes, the cotton ones. We can't have any fingerprints on the
that's right.
on them.
That's right. Larry is saying, don't worry, Sean, yours are probably gone since you're in your 60s.
Hang on. It's not. He's got another 5 months to go. There's not quite there yet.
Larry has to check them often because they're small. Now, Heather, you're getting a bit personal here because Larry actually wears a pair of glasses. So he's got magnifying glasses. They don't look that small.
Or maybe that's why he wears the magnifying glasses.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, goodness me. Heather's also going, definitely need protection.
Oh, gosh.
So what are we protecting from? Going on the cruise or the crystal balls?
Actually, speaking of going on a cruise, I dread to think what travel insurance is going to cost now.
Huge.
And they'll have to add COVID, mumbo protection in.
Yeah, it's huge. Larry's saying he's nearsighted, so you definitely need a magnifying glass. Oh yes, Heather, you just got into trouble here. Dave, I'm 61, cannot remember where mine are. We'll send out a searching party. Heather, he needs a magnifying glass to see his balls.
Actually, David could be talking about his glasses.
Well, that's true too.
Because I can't remember where mine are half the time, even when I'm wearing them. You know, I'm the big 6'0", so something's going on.
Like where are mine?
Yes. But I'm actually wearing them and I'm going, where are my glasses?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not, I shouldn't be saying that aloud.
Both Heather and Larry are giving Dave a good old giggle there. Yes. Interesting to know. How much more will that cost? Not the balls, the cruises. How much more will the cruise cost?
Well, we'll wait and see.
10%, 20%?
Wait and see.
Yeah, well.
So lucky those who have got the perks. At least they'll get a bit more bang for their buck, won't they?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Mm.
That's where guys like you, Larry, are lucky, you know, because you've had cancelled cruises, so you've got onboard credit and so forth. Oh dear. Larry.
Dwayne's getting close to 50.
Yep. He's 38. Turned 39.
Yeah, I know. Well, yeah. Still a little way off.
Yeah. Yep. Oh well. So behind us is I think that is Bel Air. A picture of Bel Air.
What? Of where?
Bel Air.
You've got this Bel Air stuck in your
I
head.
do.
Bonaire.
Bonaire, that's it. Bonaire, Bonaire, Bonaire. Yep, that's right. Dave, it will be commercial. The issue is so many people are cashing in. Yeah.
I think we should have taken a refund rather than a future cruise credit return.
Oh, well.
Doesn't matter.
No.
It was only not a huge amount, but still.
Larry's saying 700 OBC. That's a start.
Mm.
That's a start. Heather is saying he's far from 50, he's still in his 30s. He's not that far. You'll wake up one morning and go, oh my God, you're 50.
Let him get to 40 first, for goodness sake.
Right. Dave is saying we are Diamond Plus, so got some perks, but they still keep going up.
That's with what, RCL? Diamond?
Yeah, must be.
Mm.
Dave is then also saying Billy who? Billy? Us and more 700 old ball credit. Old ball. Yeah, okay. Old ball. Yeah.
Okay, OBC.
OBC.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that a oh no, that's OBS.
I don't
a
know
facility used in order to do streaming.
Yes. Okay.
So Heather's having a giggle at Larry. Dave is going yes, RCL.
Mm-hmm.
And Heather's saying if you book on your group cruise, if you book on your group cruise, you get $100 on board credit for your cabin. Yes. So Dave, book on board, you'll get another $100 on board credit. And Heather's saying, Dave, you should join. So that's good. Yes, join. So,
please.
Yep. Dave is going, Billy who, referring to the view behind you, and you said it was Bonaire. Yep.
He's very confused between Bonaire and Bel Air. He keeps calling it Bel Air.
Yep. Okay.
He thinks it's in California.
California. No, it's Bonaire in Dominican Republic. So that'll be it'll be. Have you ever been there, Dave? You would have done a fair bit of travel. Where are some of the places you've been to?
So you obviously like you go RCI because you like what, the larger ships, or you like the itinerary? What is it about that particular cruise line?
Be careful what you wish for. Yep.
That'd be nice. Oh, we'll keep saying it then.
Yep. Saying what?
Oh. Maybe you should come and join us. Maybe you should come and join us.
Well, come on down, bro. Come on down. We can handle it. Another bit of fun on the group cruise.
Oh, we'd love some Aussies.
Yep.
We'd have such a great time. Not that we wouldn't anyway. But
Dave's saying never been there but want to. Well, come on down. Come with us. Join us. It is October the 15th to the 23rd, 2022. We're going on the Carnival Horizon, going from Miami down through to, I was going to say Ocean Grove, but that's going to come much later.
Ocean Grove.
Ocean Grove. I
I've
don't know
got
why I had
Ocean
that on
Grove in
my
your head.
Aruba, Bonaire, Laraman, and
Laramana
La
and
Romana,
the
and
Cove.
finishing off at Amber Cove. That's why I was going to say Ocean Grove, because at Amber Cove, I
Okay,
always
Ocean
mix
Grove.
the two up. Yep.
Slightly worlds apart, but
Yep.
anyway.
Yep. Dave is sorry, Larry is saying, Dave, you should have a shoey.
Yeah,
Yeah. We're planning a shoey competition.
we're going to have a shoey somewhere along the way.
Heather's saying, contact Cindy Spiker, or I can connect. You'll just find me on Facebook, Heather Watkins. Dave, I think you're being ocean. Yes, I think you're being railroaded into this.
Ocean Grove. Larry wants to know about Ocean Grove.
Ocean Grove
is a little seaside suburb on one of our peninsulas.
Township, little village.
Yeah, little suburb.
Yep.
Pretty little suburb on the coast.
Yep.
On one of the surf coasts.
Near a place called Torquay.
Yeah. We were there, was it last summer?
Yeah.
With the family holiday?
Yep.
Or the summer, it was the summer before, actually. Yeah.
Yep. And Heather's saying it's because he needs sleep. Very mixed up tonight. Who's he?
Talking about this one? No, he Bonaire just sort of doesn't stay in his head.
No, it doesn't. I struggle to remember it.
Remember what? Where are my glasses? You seen them?
I don't know. I can't find mine.
No. I can't find them because I haven't got my glasses on.
Yes. Yes, well.
Goodness me, is it that time already?
It is.
Wow, it's flown by.
It has.
It has flown by.
Me.
You,
it's
Dad.
Me. Okay.
Yes, him, Dad.
Folks, just a reminder, on Saturday we will not be doing our live stream. Us and More will be taking over for us. They'll be filling in our time slot. Unfortunately, we have some commitments to do on that day. So
I'll be available.
Well, you can go on then. Let Heather invite you into the chat.
I have got no idea how to do it.
She'll just invite you into a screenshot.
I'm just saying. No. Oh, David's telling us where he's been.
Yeah, Heather's saying grab another pair to find them.
Yeah, but I haven't got the glasses on to find the other pair.
That's right. Yeah. Dave's been to Alaska, Caribbean, New York to Quebec, Southampton to Miami. Oh, wow. Suez Canal. That would have been awesome.
Fantastic.
The Baltic, Arctic Circle, Sydney, Caribbean, and more. Wow.
More to the point, where haven't you been?
Yeah.
That is amazing.
Heather's going already. Feels like we just got here. Yeah, we did. We just got here. Larry, what about Sunday?
Sunday, we've got more. We've got another day of work on Sunday.
Yeah, unfortunately.
And I think that'll be our last Sunday for the year that we are working.
Yes. Breathe.
But the following,
Breathe.
And
then
we've got a lovely following weekend. Away.
We're going away.
Yeah. Remember?
But we will be live streaming.
We will be, but we will be live streaming from elsewhere. It will be an outside broadcast.
Yeah, it will be an outside broadcast.
We're going to be away.
Dave will know where it is. Place called Hall's Gap, Dave.
In the Grampians. So that'll be looking forward to that.
Yep. So we'll be doing a live stream from there. And that will be awesome. We'll still be doing our live stream on Wednesday. So every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Melbourne time or Eastern Daylight Saving Time, we will be broadcasting our Hump Day show at 8 p.m. And then after this weekend coming in, we'll be back to our normal Saturday at 3 p.m. 2 p.m. Melbourne time, Eastern Daylight Saving Time, and in the US it's actually 10 p.m.
Friday night,
which keeps to our live stream. Heather's saying
I
he
agree.
needs to be on our
He
group
does,
cruise. Yes,
definitely.
Dave, you've got to be there.
Definitely.
And Dave says, see you guys later in the week. Yes, Dave.
Lovely.
Definitely look forward
Hope
to
so.
it.
Have a great week, Dave.
Yep. I do know, lovely spot. Yep. It is very nice. So we're looking forward to having a couple days break.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the world falls apart. Anyway, folks, have an awesome night.
Thanks for joining us.
Those of you that are getting up across the on the other side of the pond, have an awesome day.
I'm going to go and check our crystal cabinet now.
Yeah, we better go and look for those balls. Have a very pleasant day and evening, and take care and stay safe.
So it's good night.
It's good night from him.
And it's good night from her. Good night now.